Good morning, I'm Angie, and I live completely off-grid in Vermont on a homestead over 52 acres with a gorgeous mountain view. It's my day off, so I figured I would bring you guys through what I typically do on my homestead, and it varies from day to day. Now, I do have a regular full-time job, so weekends are when my husband and I really spend the time getting projects done. And it's the only time that I have to get things done. And last night I actually cleaned the chicken coop. That was a high priority list. So I didn't get footage of that, but that was done. But the goats, they usually nag me first thing in the morning because they want their grain. They graze off the grass all day long, but they like to have a little bit of grain. And the other thing is, goats are really sensitive to carbohydrates, so they can actually get bloat if they get into chicken feed or eat an excessive amount of carbohydrates. And a side note, I've been a vet tech for over 20 years, and I'm licensed in 2 different states, so I primarily work with small animals, but I do have livestock, so I wouldn't say I'm a livestock expertise, but that's just a fun little fact I just thought I would throw out there. You can probably hear my chickens. I haven't let them out yet because I'm refilling their little chicken pool. I've got a cinder block in here, and I just add a little bit of water just so they can cool their feet off. Let's let out the tiny dinosaurs. Good morning, guys. I put out some strawberries for them, so they're going after that. Here's one of our roosters. We have an AM Samani right there. Got silkies as well. And some bantams. We got the chickens fed. Hi, Owl Chicken. That is her name, is Owl Chicken. She looks like an owl. But we just fed them. I like to use pine shavings in our coop because they expand with moisture. And it's relatively inexpensive to use the pine shavings. So that's worked out well for us, even in the winters. My other project of the day, I'm actually going to take some more mulch, which I just bought. I'm going to just fix the little patch right there. Hey, Moon Pie, can you not eat my flowers? Moon Pie! Moon Pie, stop! Oh, Moon Pie. And if you guys have flowers, which I have some left, if you don't put additional fencing on, your goats will eat them. Right, Moon Pie? I see you. She's actually our fainting goat. And that is Enzo. He is the one that loves cheese puffs the most. He's just going to roll in the sand down there. But this is also the good part of homesteading. Just coming out, chilling out. Enzo! Don't you eat my flowers! Get! Enzo, get! Don't go on my... Hold on, guys. This is what it looks like after putting the second coat on. Definitely darkened it a bit, and it didn't take too long. It's already dry. It's already hot outside, so that helps, but if you guys want to work with wood oil, it's definitely different than your typical stains. So that is project number 1 done, and on to the next. Right, Waffles? Waffles, where'd you go? Waffles. Waffles! Alright, well, looks like the boys are working on the lawn, and I'm going to go continue staining other things in my house that I have that. So this is the finished result. I did both sides of the door. And I not only did 1 door, I did 3. But it definitely makes this room look a little more elevated. This door goes to our water room where our water utilities are for our homestead. Got that door done, front and back. And the last one I did was another utility slash laundry room. This goes into our solar room where our batteries are, but I got this door done front and back as well. So definitely makes it pop a little bit. Took me a couple hours to get these done. It's been on the list to do, but that was a project. I know my day wasn't too exciting. I went to the grocery store too, and yes, we drive about a half hour to a bigger grocery store. It's about a little over 10 minutes to get to town from where we actually live, but in Vermont, that's very common. I don't live in a city. We're used to driving to places in Vermont, so that's not a problem. But I know it wasn't a very exciting day. The view's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what's going on with my chickens. They're clucking. Anyways, you got to spend a day with me. I'm always doing projects. Each day is different from the day before. And weekends, like I said, is my crunch time. That's when I have time off to really get a lot of our projects done. Thank you for joining me today. I know it was probably not the most exciting thing you've seen homesteaders do, but I just wanted to show you realistically what we do. I don't have to go see what my chickens are up to. They're clucking. But anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys for tagging along. And yes, weekends are when I get a lot of my projects done just because I work full time. And oh, my goats. Hold on, I'll show you. My goats were over by the chickens, so that's why they were squawking. Look at them go. Hamlet, Enzo, there's Lacey. So anyways, thank you guys for following me along. I do have a couple new subscribers, so thank you for joining me along. Some of you have been following me because we are trying to move to West Virginia. I'm going to be making another trip down there soon. We have other homesteader friends I like to visit with. If you guys have followed my channel, you guys might know who that is. If not, he has a really well-known dog named Minion. So that's all I'm going to say. Sorry, my goats are cracking me up. I have a fainting goat and she's running and she fell over. Should have got on film, but eventually I will get her on film. So we're going to meet up with our friends in not too long here, and I'll probably take you guys along because you guys seem to like the video footage of West Virginia. It is a lot like Vermont. It is cheaper cost of living, which is what's drawn us to it. Different type of culture down there, and it's just, yes, it's more populated, but I really like the people, the culture. I have friends down there, so we have lots of reasons why we want to move down there. But I just want to thank you guys for following me along. I'm sure it wasn't the most entertaining thing, but it's also real life. That's what off-grid homesteaders do. They're always tinkering around, fixing things and getting things done.